Hello, everyone, and welcome to the shop. I am, of course, your host, Anthony, as always.
And I am your guest co-host who's going to be mostly on as sometimes.
All the time?
So far, all the time.
Who else would I get?
I don't know. Befriend other comic book nerds, you social recluse.
I need someone who doesn't know what he's talking about so I can make fun of them.
That's true. So get anybody then. It's great. Dude, this week's been cool for me because nothing came out, but I bought a bunch of shit that I shouldn't have bought.
That is a thing that definitely happened.
Yeah.
We saw fucking the Mystery Science Theater reunion show.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So that was awesome. It was it was great.
It's related because they made jokes about Batman v Superman.
Yes. So it's not even spoiling anything. It was just a reunion of all the Mystery Science Theater people. They even had the new host of Mystery Science Theater, Jonah Ray, who I liked beforehand.
Yeah, that was awesome. He did a good job.
He did.
He was definitely nervous. It's like his.
Yeah, he was clearly
thing.
nervous as fuck about it.
Yeah, because it's like his first thing ever. Like this decided to the fans with how good he would be. So you can tell he's very nervous, but he did a pretty good job. So yeah. Comic books.
Yeah, comic books are great. Mystery Science Theater is great. I gave Mystery Science Theater $80.
Yeah.
Or $85. I don't remember what I gave them.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Yeah, nothing really interesting.
Literally
news-wise.
like nothing fucking happened. Contest of Champions is ending and Hyperion's ending.
Yeah.
Do you know what Hyperion is?
Not even.
So basically in the 80s, Marvel made a miniseries called The Squadron Supreme, which was the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
But they were all kind of like, they were all dicks.
Yeah.
So they like took over like the world.
Oh.
Squadron Supreme is actually pretty good.
Oh.
And then they came back recently, and so they gave Night Mask, who was Batman, I think.
All right.
Wait, what the fuck's his actual name? God damn it! I'm gonna have to look at this shit. So whatever the fuck the thing's name is, I'm gonna go with Night Mask because I think that's a thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. It's fucking Squadron Supreme, and I don't know why Marvel was pushing them in the first place. Apparently, Howard the Duck is also getting canceled, and that makes me sad.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, is this like you were just saying a long time ago that Howard the Duck was in like a weird noir series? Is that this one?
Wait, what?
You were saying that there was like they did the dark versions of comic books, that series, whatever that was, and it was like noir comics or something like that. I don't know.
No, I never said that.
Well, somebody told me that Howard the Duck had like the dark version.
No,
series.
I don't think Howard the Duck ever had a noir series. No, there's no way he did.
Somebody was telling me that.
That's not a thing that I don't think ever happened.
Okay, well, if it did happen, Anthony's completely worthless as a host.
No, there was never a fucking Howard the Duck noir. That's exactly what it would be called. It'd be called Howard the Duck Noir. It does not exist. I fucking told you.
Fuck. I mean, you're the one who told me.
I didn't say that.
I remember every.
I had never said that.
Whatever.
It was never a Howard the Duck Noir.
Okay, never mind. That would have been awesome, though. Whatever, though.
Right, so yeah, that is literally... So yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Deadpool just had a fill-in issue this week by Scott Aukerman of Comedy Bang Bang fame.
Oh.
And they apparently, in like a week, rewrote one Captain America line to just be Hail Hydra over and over again. Really? I don't know if he was in anymore. That's just what this article said. So that's great.
That's awesome.
And yeah, that's literally it. Oh, and Uncanny Inhumans number 11 is now worth $15 for some fucking reason.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because it had the appearance of a new character.
Oh, so they just bumped up the price?
And no, it was like on eBay, it's like $15 now. Like, that makes no sense because I still have Uncanny Inhumans 15 sitting on my comic shop shelf.
Yeah.
For $4. It's absurd. So that's literally all the news this week.
Yeah. I mean, I have like a million comics that are kind of unrelated that
let's do it.
I have to read.
Let's do it.
Well, some of them I have read. The other day I went to the comic shop and and it was like, "Hey guys, can you recommend something for me to start reading that's like issue 1 or something?" They're like, "Sure. Here's a few series that are pretty good, in Black Widow and stuff. We don't have the first issues or this super expensive hardcover of Doctor Strange." And I was like, "Well, sure. I'm sure it's not that expensive. $25. Oh fuck."
Yeah, that's where you get soft covers.
Yeah, but it's really good quality, and I love it. So that's cool. It's Doctor Strange, The Way of the Weird. I read the whole thing. It's fantastic.
Yeah, the first volume of Doctor Strange, which I really liked.
Yeah, it's really good. And then, oh yeah.
So Dan ordered some stuff from DCBS,
and it comes with like this little.
It came with like a catalog thing for the Comic Legal Defense Fund.
And for some reason, I decided to back and forth it.
For seemingly no reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. It was a joke.
This is something I handed Dan and gave him homework.
Yeah, the Omega Men
by Tom King.
Beware. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't read that yet. I haven't really read any of the stuff you just gave me the other day.
This was just to show you. I didn't actually want you to keep it.
Well, I can read it, Anthony.
You can.
It's 80-page giant.
No, it's More Secret Origins number 8, which is a 90s reprint version of it, which gives how the Justice League started, how Aquaman started, how the Flash started, how Robin started, how the Atom started, and how Superman started.
Cool. I do kind of want to read it because, I don't know, will it give my brain tumors?
No. It's the first comic I ever read, and I found it.
Campy as fuck.
Yes, it's great. It's my favorite thing.
Yes.
And also the actual things he ordered from DCBS, Batman Rebirth.
And Green Arrow Rebirth. Yeah, and I have to read those. I just got those like 10 seconds ago.
Yes, we were looking on the DCBS website, and Dan was like, "How do you track it?" Tracking. It was dropped off in your mailbox a minute ago. Oh, cool.
That was amazing. It was like 12:10. I was like, oh, it's like 12:45. Batman: The Long Halloween. I'm gonna read
again
that.
Mine.
Yeah, and then Daredevil.
Mark Waid's Daredevil, Volume 1.
And holy crap, that's huge. And Deadpool.
Jerry Duggan and Brian Posehn's Deadpool.
I've been wanting to finish reading this for a while because it was like last summer and I couldn't finish it. Now I really wanted to finish it, so I'll have to find what page I left off at and start from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all the stuff I have to do reading wise.
Those are all the homework assignments I have given.
Well, slash a couple things I already read, but whatever. It's kind of my week.
Yeah, so that's what's been going on.
Yeah.
So fuck, like I said a multitude of times, fuck all happened this week.
Yeah. Like you picked up those comics and we kind of read them today, and whatever. I don't want to say they're throwaway comics. Cause
DC, it's a 5th week. This happens sometimes.
Yeah.
They don't usually have shit planned for 5th weeks.
What the fuck is a 5th week?
So you know how months are usually 4 weeks long?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a 5th week, meaning there's a 5th Wednesday.
Oh.
And comic schedules are designed to operate on 4-week months.
Oh, so they just don't put anything out?
No. Marvel has been doing better as of recent. DC has never really picked up that skill.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So this is the first week in...
Oh, yeah,
for
beeps.
fuck's sake.
Yeah.
When's the next time it's going to do that?
30 minutes.
Pause.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know where we're jumping back in. I might just cut from the beep.
Yeah. Fuck beeps. But yeah.
What the fuck were we talking
God
about?
God damn it,
God,
beep just destroyed our train
fucking
of thought.
Ruined everything.
I got a Quilava.
A what?
A Quilava, the Pokemon. It's really great.
A Pumbloom?
Yeah. What?
Yes.
Pumbloom? Oh, yeah.
The shit were we talking about? Oh yeah, fuck all happened this week because it's the 5th week.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Marvel had some shit come out. DC did not, so it's like the first thing since DC Rebirth that didn't have a Rebirth thing come out.
True, yeah.
We got a bunch of annuals today. That's about it.
Yeah.
And Dark Knight 3, number 4.
Yeah, and then, well, is that Avengers thing wasn't an annual, right? That Avengers thing wasn't an annual.
That's not DC though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes Marvel just like if they know it's going to be a 5th week, they just hold some shit off and release it later.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Let's go over what came out this week entirely from the big 2. We will go over that, and then we'll talk about what we read this week. For Marvel, we had Darth Vader 22, Spider-Man number 5, Spider-Man Deadpool number 6, All New All Different Avengers number 11, Extraordinary X-Men number 11, Black Panther number 3, Steve Rogers Captain America number 2, which apparently fucking explained everything going on. Uncanny X-Men number 9. Uncanny Inhumans number 11 came out this week. I thought it came out last week, and that's why it was news now. All right, whatever. So that's literally the stupidest thing that ever happened now that it's selling for $15.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel number 6, Silk number 9, Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 9, Daredevil and Punisher the 7th Circle number 2, which I haven't been reading, but is apparently pretty cool. Mockingbird number 4, which I didn't know was still going on.
Oh.
Venom Space Knight number 9, which I also didn't know was still going on. Star-Lord number 8, which I, again, didn't know was still going on.
Is Star-Lord even that good?
No.
No?
No. Not even like a little.
Jeez. Some criticism.
I hated the original. They started a Star-Lord book when Guardians of the Galaxy came out.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll read Star-Lord. Oh my god, this sucks.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man and Silk, the Butterfly Effect number 4. Again, I didn't even know that was still going on. X-Men, the worst X-Men ever number 5, which is apparently great.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
Haunted Mansion number 4, which Jesus, there was so much shit that I didn't know was still going.
Haunted Mansion, like not the movie.
No, the Disney has been doing a series of comics called
Oh, based on their rides and
yeah.
stuff. Well, yeah, that movie's based on the ride too. So
Yeah, they had big. They did the Western roller coaster ride one.
yeah.
They did another one.
Ooh, another one?
Yeah, I think it was called Figment. It was about a guy who's literally an Imagineer, but like magic.
Oh, that's cool.
I think he's imagination incarnate or something, I think.
He's literally imagining.
I haven't read it. I just know it exists.
That's interesting. I'd have to check that out.
We have a bunch of timely comics. We have Ultimates number 1, Venom Space Knight number 1, Inhumans number 1, and Web Warriors number 1. Some of those are canceled already.
Cool.
And by some of them, I mean the last one, because I think Venom Space Knight is getting canceled.
Makes sense. I don't know. I don't know anything about those, so I'm just gonna say makes sense. But yeah, nothing really. Nothing on my poll came out this week because the only thing I'm pulling right now is Rebirth shit, and no Rebirth shit came out this week.
There was a second printing of Green Arrow and Batman this week.
Wait, what?
There was a second printing of
Green Arrow Rebirth
Birth and Batman Rebirth this week.
God damn it! And I just paid all that shipping for it.
Yeah.
Do they plan? Like, do they tell you when those are gonna be
Nope.
released? Oh, shit. Well, now I'm sad.
You should be sad.
Yeah, I could have just picked it up. It's just dick move though.
Yeah, so Grayson Annual came out this week. Teen Titans Annual came out this week. There's a spider on your table. There's a spider.
Where is it?
We're literally right there.
There it is. This is a cool spider. We're talking about Spider-Man. It's awesome. You worried about it touching your stuff? Well, too bad. It's dangling down now.
Jesus Christ. All right, so
hey guys, you want to talk about spiders?
the shop is infested with spiders.
Yeah, I think we should just change this channel to just spiders. Spiders.
I'm gonna kill you.
Insects, they exist.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hey, it's more interesting than all the comics
Arachnids exist. Spiders are arachnids.
No, only spiders exist.
Okay, shut up.
Well, to me, it's more interesting than all the comics that came out this week.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly, that one you said was really good.
Which one?
I don't know. You said like the shitty X-Men or something.
Oh, no. That was like a digital series at first, and I think I heard it was good.
Oh.
I don't know if it was actually good.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so basically fuck all came out this week.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's move on to what we read today then, I guess. Yeah.
Hand me one of them.
Yeah. All right. Ew, move your leg. Gross. Fucking like an octopus shat on a branch.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. So the things we read today. Well, I didn't read your Darth Vader.
I didn't read that yet either.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, because I'm reading Darth Vader right now, I don't want to jump ahead and get spoiled. So
We're starting with Spider-Man. No, adjectiveless Spider-Man number 5, Miles Morales.
adjectiveless Spider-Man. That's
Yeah,
great.
no, yeah, that's a comic thing.
Yeah.
Where sometimes it's easier to describe a book without an adjective as adjectiveless.
Yeah.
Because adjectives are somehow less descriptive than in comics. Adjectives are somehow less descriptive.
Yeah, because everyone has an
Adjective.
and they'll just blend together.
Yeah. So anything that doesn't have an adjective before it is adjectiveless.
The clandestine Spider-Man.
That would be awesome. I'd buy the shit out of the clandestine Spider-Man just because I want to go up to the counter and be like, did clandestine Spider-Man come in? And they'd be like, yes.
Yes, it did. Would you like the trade? Clandestinely.
Jesus Christ. So it opens with Dan not knowing what the fuck is going on because I couldn't give him a 1 or a 2 of anything he read.
Yeah. And all of these were basically me just jumping in the middle of shit. At least Avengers I understood because it's just like, there's a bad guy and we're fighting.
They're in space.
Yeah, they're in space. We get it.
So it starts off with Miles Morales' friend whose name I'm currently Pablo
Okay.
is his name. Talking to Goldustberg, the wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Who was in, I only know him because I was reading about him. He was in Bendis' Ultimate X-Men. And apparently should have died, but Brian Michael Bendis gives no fucks about anything.
Oh, yeah?
So he's just like, yeah, so you know how all the characters died? Only the ones that I didn't like died. But Brian Michael Bendis' favorite thing is to use shit he created.
Yeah.
It's like his favorite activity.
So that's good.
So basically they're talking about Miles Morales and...
then there's a girl who stalks him. And...
Yeah, there's a girl who's like a social justice warrior, like... YouTuber.
Well, I thought she's in love with him. It doesn't seem very social justice-y to be like, I want him inside me.
No, in the first issue she appeared in, she's like, she saw Spider-Man, like the Miles Morales Spider-Man fighting someone and then his costume ripped. And then basically she said, oh my God, guys, Spider-Man's black now.
Yeah.
And then Miles was like, I don't want to be called the Black Spider-Man. I just want to be called normal Spider-Man. How come everyone has to label me as Black Spider-Man?
That's actually a pretty clever thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, he was like, but no, Spider-Man's not even here right now. I'm Spider-Man. I'm just normal Spider-Man. Why can't I just be normal Spider-Man? Why come I have to be the Black Spider-Man? God damn it.
Oh my God. That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then apparently he got murdered. I don't think I read number 4. I read 1 through 3. 1 through 3 was really good. I forgot to read 4. So this must have happened in issue 4 when he got beaten up. Because he got beaten up and is laying down in an alley.
Yeah.
Like all like fucked up.
Yeah, now it's just like, well, that happened. No explanation needed. Just like, oh, Spider-Man got fucked up.
Yeah, so, and then there's a little shitload of talking.
Yeah.
Like, Brian Michael Bendis' third favorite thing is dialogue.
Yeah, I can tell. And then the parents are like...
Then it's his mom or stepmom and his grandmother.
Yeah.
Whose grandmother came in from out of town because his grades are slipping because he's running around being Spider-Man, but no one knows.
Yeah.
Because it's basically Spider-Man problems. And they're like, your grandmother is going to fix this shit. And the Miles is like, oh, fuck.
And apparently his grandmother's Spider-Woman because she has like a spider pattern on her shirt.
That's not... No, Spider-Woman's pregnant right now and white.
Fuck, there's actually a Spider-Man woman. Of course.
Yeah, she's magic.
That's dumb.
I know.
Oh, well, allegedly this guy's Thor, so... But yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and then we get to him being kidnapped.
But no, and then she emails Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
which is weird because in Deadpool it just shows Jessica Jones hanging out with Luke Cage, and in Luke Cage and Iron Fist it just appears that she's like a stay-at-home mom still. But apparently Brian Michael Bendis has called bullshit on that and like, nope, she has alias investigations again. Go fuck yourself.
I like. Well, yeah, because nobody wants her to be a stay-at-home mom.
Well, that's the fucking. Her story was completed if you read the Pulse.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
She basically sacrificed herself because she's like a kid for like a kid.
Okay.
And
that's a thing that happens in many comic books.
Yeah, but it was good. I like the Pulse.
Okay.
And that's basically, it was like her story. And she was in the new Avengers for a little bit, but she was just kind of like a background player. But Brian Michael Bendis had basically called "fuck you" on Marvel, making her a stay-at-home mom. I think because also she might be getting a new series because she was in a Civil War poster.
All right. That's interesting.
Then it goes to Hammerhead and Black Cat, who have kidnapped Miles.
Yeah.
And they're in a warehouse. And again, there's a shitload of talking. Just like a shitload of it.
I thought Black Cat was Jessica Jones for a minute. I'm like, why does she have white hair?
How come she's wearing a skin-tight leather jumpsuit?
Well, she did that.
And then Luke Cage fights a guy who's shaving with magic shave cream.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. And I was like,
yeah, it's I like the advertisements that are actually comics, like the old, like...
Yeah.
Like the like Hostess ones, even though this makes literally no sense.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But the best part about those is the advertisement was fully enclosed in the ad. So it was like you have 6 panels to make a stupid story about how something saves the day.
Yeah.
And basically what it would mean is like Spider-Man would be crawling on a wall. They'd be like, oh no, it's the Green Goblin. And the Green Goblin's like, I'm evil. And Spider-Man would be like, Twinkie. And then the Green Goblin's like, I'm not evil anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to put up one of those because they're fucking great.
Yeah. But this one's just like, yeah, I'm strong. Army strong. Magic.
Also, I don't even know if this is a real fucking thing. It apparently is because they paid for an ad.
Yeah, but like,
it's weird.
I've never heard of it.
Well, it's formulated for black men, so I don't think we fall into that category.
True.
Apparently, it literally only works for black people.
Which is ironic considering that this character doesn't want to be labeled under black and white. They just want to be Spider-Man.
Yes. even though that's Luke Cage, but whatever.
Yeah, I know, but they just cut into this being like, this is made for black people. And then the Spider-Man's just like, I don't want that. And it's just like, black people.
Yeah, so apparently Miles has electro powers. I don't know when that happened. It may have happened last issue. It may have happened in the actual Ultimate Spider-Man run. I don't know when that happened. I never heard of this before.
He's Electro or Thor. And then, yeah, when your reaction, when I was in the middle of reading Avengers and you're just like, what?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That makes no sense. It's awesome.
Then there's a cool fight scene that goes on for a few pages. But Brian Michael Bendis loves dialogue, like we said previously.
So they have dialogue. That was a cool dialogue, though. I mean,
yeah, Brian Michael Bendis typically is pretty good. And then he ties up a bunch of mobsters, and then they make an.
I swear to God, that's a rip at DC.
Yeah, what does rebirth even mean? How can you be rebirthed? That may have been a relettering, probably, because this was written months ago. But
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Comics take like months to write. You know that, right?
Well, duh. I mean, no, really? Somebody draws all that artwork and just like, yeah, I was on my lunch break and just drew a comic.
Yeah, so and then someone makes an old Spider-Man joke, and someone's like, so he didn't leave a note? Spider-Man used to leave notes.
Yeah.
And then his dad or stepdad or something is talking to Maria Hill from S.H.I.E.L.D., so apparently involved with S.H.I.E.L.D. somehow.
Yeah, and
then because he was dead in the Ultimate Spider-Man run.
Yeah, and now he's back to being an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. again.
Yeah, apparently. And then Pablo and Gold Dustberg are hanging out with Miles, and then Jessica Jones is there.
And then Jessica Jones is like, sup? I had a Netflix series.
Sup, motherfuckers, I'm popular again.
I had a Netflix series.
I had a very feminist series going on.
Yeah. It's awesome. We stuff a guy's arm down a drain cleaner.
Oh, yeah, that is the thing that happened.
Oh, spoiler alert, this is graphic.
Yeah, spoiler alert from a year ago.
Yeah.
Literally.
Wait, when does, whatchamacallit come out? The next thing? Luke Cage?
Luke Cage, I think, is later this summer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's going to be awesome. Because I'm not going to be able to do anything for, like, a week.
So would you recommend Adjective the Spider-Man?
I actually really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought the character was really cool.
Yeah.
His suit's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, everyone likes Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah. So yeah, I really like that.
But I don't think you would recommend to jump in on issue 5.
Yeah, I would. Well, that one wasn't as bad to jump in on. I could understand. I just didn't understand some of the characters and stuff like that. But Grayson, on the other hand.
Yeah, we're moving on to Grayson Annual number 3.
I was so confused with this. For the last story, I just kind of skimmed through it because I was just like, there's no point in me reading this. I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
So yeah, literally like nothing happened. Basically, the whole point of the story is Grayson ended. Like, we have another annual solicited, so you fuckers are going to have to do it anyway.
Yeah. And it was just like, here's some stories that involve Grayson from other people.
So then, so it opens with Harley Quinn going to like an apartment, and then almost like the fucking Batman animated series almost got him. Like 3 people are sitting around a table.
Yeah, exactly. And they're just like, we have stories to recall.
It's fucking John Constantine, Simon Baz, a Green Lantern, Azrael, and fucking Harley Quinn just hanging around a table talking about the time they ran into Dick Grayson but didn't know it was Dick Grayson.
Yeah. Wait, did they say they knew it was Dick Grayson, or they just
at the end they did?
Yeah.
So there's kind of no point in giving this all verbatim, but it's written by all the people who did like the art for like their main series.
Yeah, the art in it is really cool.
Yeah,
the Constantine one is cool. That's my first thing of Constantine I've read. Well, first thing of all of them I've read. But
I love John Constantine. I really like Constantine.
Yeah, he's interesting.
He's going back to being called Hellblazer soon with Hellblazer Rebirth. So that's gonna be great.
Yeah, because colors! I'm joking.
No, I don't want colors for Constantine. I want the opposite of colors.
Oh, okay. But this is all red.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's color.
So basically, vampires.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. And then it turns out that there was a lie.
And then they were drinking Grayson's blood, which is filled
Has
with
like
nanobots.
nanobots.
So
that
Grayson
makes
just straight up murders a dude.
Well, he doesn't murder him.
They drink his blood, and he knows that's gonna kill them.
He didn't say kill.
They totally said kill.
They didn't kill him. Those were holograms, or I think.
They didn't light on fire and die. They were holograms. And then he says, "Thanks for one tasty last meal."
I think
because he's clearly dying.
I think Constantine banished them to hell or something.
Oh,
is that a thing that happened?
No, he fucking poisoned them.
What the fuck is going on?
They did both. Both of them happened. I don't know. So they just double killed him.
Yeah, so vampire shit happens. I don't understand what's going on.
And then Constantine's like, I have white hair on top of my head for some reason. It's strange looking.
He's blonde, so.
Exactly. Blonde and gray.
It's fucking weird. I like Constantine.
Yeah. That's a common hairstyle in comics and manga and stuff. I never understood what human being would ever have that. I've never seen a human being wear hair like that.
Also, John Constantine's bisexual, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, but, that
he just is.
Yes, that's a thing. But yeah, I've just never seen a human being with hair like that before.
In his most recent series, John Constantine, the Hellblazer, like in issue 4, he's like, I don't know what force of universe is making me try to shag this dude, but I'm sick and tired of it. He accidentally ran into a guy and he's like, God damn it! I have shit to do! He's like, just like sick of it. It's fucking great.
It's fucking great. I copied you. I copied your line.
Yeah.
You should sue me. Just an idea.
Then it cuts to Azrael doing Azrael shit, like murder.
Yeah, and then it's just like, hey, I'm gonna throw your sword at this thing. No! Okay, we did it.
Yeah, literally, it's just like a bunch of like 4-page stories of just like, here's a cool thing that happened.
Harley Quinn's was interesting.
Oh yeah, who actually wrote this?
No, it says on the top, doesn't it?
Yeah, written by Jason and Lazing and Colin Kelly. I don't know who those people are.
Oh, well, hers was pretty cool. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't amazing. It was just kind of fun.
Well, this book wasn't particularly amazing. It was just kind of fun and.
Yeah, just like
it was very.
a book.
It was very fifth week again.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of cool. Harley Quinn's insane, and
Dick Grayson about it.
Yeah, and Dick Grayson falls in love with her.
Well, I'm assuming that was just going entirely off of Harley Quinn's perspective, and she's crazy. So.
Yeah, true.
Then Simon Baz, who's boring as fuck.
Yeah, and I actually didn't even fully read it. I just kind of skimmed it.
I kind of hate Simon Baz.
And then in the end, they're all like, yeah.
Who's Agent 37? And they're all like Dick Grayson. And then Dick Grayson wipes their minds of Dick Grayson. And then they leave.
Yep.
And then Nightwing.
Yep, Nightwing. Ta-da!
So that was Grayson Annual number 3. It was a fun little book.
Yeah,
I don't think actually worth it to buy. Because it's kind of silly.
How much was it?
$4.99.
Yeah, that's kind of expensive for that.
I mean, I just need it because I have all of Grayson.
Oh, so you're just collecting them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Grayson's over now, so I just have all of Grayson.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so I basically needed it just to finish.
Yeah.
If this was just like an annual, like, I still would have bought it because I like collecting all of shit, but I probably would have skipped it.
Yeah. Then the final thing is
read, which is Avengers, all different Avengers.
Yeah.
The flagship Avengers book at the moment.
Which
Number
was
11.
I mean, it was a fun book. I just, it's a comic book. It has like all the cliches in it and stuff.
With Alex Ross cover, which he has been doing all the colors for all different Avengers, and I really like them.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if I liked or hated the artwork inside.
The actual art.
Yeah. When I first started up, it seemed really kind of dumb, but then it gets kind of cartoony, and I think it fit.
I think I changed artists because it looks kind of different.
Yeah. It's, it's just like, It has a really funny opener where Miss Marvel's talking to just random people like, we need to do this. And they're all just like, rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, because they're on an alien planet with an eyeless.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like, Miss Marvel's like, we need to do something. And everyone's like, blah, blah, blah. Shish kebab.
This totally takes a similar formula to like every comic book / movie that's in the same vein as like Apocalypse, where it's just like, we have the older adults, but now the younger kids are also involved too.
Yeah, that's basically
the teenagers have they're fighting too.
That's basically what the setup of this book was.
Yeah, and it's it's a standard, whatever, and it's interesting. I read it and it was fun. I didn't hate it.
Let's see. Let's cut to the highlights. Thor's fighting a nihilist.
Yeah, Thor's fighting a nihilist.
Yeah, a nihilist.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like you're saying a nihilist. Just like, God doesn't exist.
I am a god.
We're basically the gods of our ever-dying universe. No, Hammer.
I literally am a god.
I changed genders. Bonk.
Thor Odinson's in space.
What?
That's not Thor Odinson.
I know, whatever.
Thor Odinson.
It's Chris Hemsworth, but girl. I liked when they were talking at that Comic-Con, and then they were just like, hey, so you're going to change genders for the next Marvel movie, or for the next Avengers, right? He's like,
yeah. So,
that's the first time I've ever seen the girl.
Lady Thor.
Yeah, Lady Thor. She's cool.
Even though you're not supposed, even everyone's been like, she's not Lady Thor, she's just normal Thor. Like, no, fuck you, I need to differentiate.
Yeah.
This is like Wally West, red-haired Wally West and black Wally West, they're both Wally West. No, I need to differentiate, there's 100 of them.
Yeah. She seems pretty cool. I mean, where she's Thor.
She has a cool, like, thing. She's Jane Foster, Thor's, like, love interest, generally.
Oh, really?
But she has cancer.
Really?
So anytime she picks up she's going through chemo, but that means anytime she needs to become Thor, all the chemo is purged out of her system. So every time she needs to fight something, she's basically killing herself.
Oh my God, that's dark as hell.
I know, it's great.
What the hell? Jesus Christ. That's fucking dark. So at some point she's going to die?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my God.
Then, the kids are fighting shit, and the adults are fighting shit.
And then I find out that Miss Marvel is stretchy.
Yeah, that's basically her gimmick. Tony lost his faceplate somewhere. I missed the last issue of Avengers, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, did he, or is he just not using it?
I think it fell off, even though that's not how Tony's armor works right now.
Well, he did say that he's weaker because of, I don't know, his shit doesn't work well.
Tony's armor live 3D prints.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a terrible way to print your armor.
No, like, he basically, like, thinks about it, and then it appears on him. So it, like, live 3D prints around him.
That's
using
weird.
nanobots and shit.
That's weird as hell.
So I don't know how the fuck he lost his helmet, or how he can't make a new one.
That is so strange.
Yeah, and it turns out Captain Marvel isn't dead of AIDS like we thought he was, apparently. Or maybe not, we don't know.
Oh.
Then all the Avengers get together and they do Avengers shit.
Yeah, right? And then he says Avengers assemble, even though there's only like 5, and they're clearly already assembled, so there's no reason to say
Then
Avengers
Vision apparently falls down or something, and he skins his knee or something, because Vision can't walk no more.
Yeah.
Apparently. Like, that's like apparently just like a Vision forgets how to walk or something.
Yeah.
I don't understand what was in any way going on with that.
And then they switch his helmet with the other guy.
And then they put Vision's AI in Nova's helmet.
They don't put his AI in it.
Yes, I thought that's what they were doing.
No, Tony Stark just says, I swapped it around so that I reconfigured it so that it's sun powered or whatever.
But no, right, because fucking Vision's solar powered and they're not near the sun.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So they just put Vision in Nova's helmet.
Yeah, but Tony Stark's like, I reconfigured it. It's like, how'd you do that? How would you possibly do that?
Because Nova's helmet's also powered by sun.
There's no USB drive on that shit.
So basically, Avenger shit happens. They blow up a laser gun of the bad guy.
And then they leave, and then they're like,
where's Spider-Man?
Yeah, and then they're just like, oh, nobody likes Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's getting beaten up by a nihilist again.
Yeah.
And then more magic shaved cream butter.
So this is the same Spider-Man from that one, right?
Yes.
Yes. He's adjectiveless Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Undescribed Spider-Man.
Adjectiveless. So yeah, overall, I'd say all these books were pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't read Darth Vader either, but just because obviously I'm trying to catch up on that, I'm gonna start reading it probably online now.
Yeah,
I have the first volume, floppy.
You can read all. You could use my account. I have all of them.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. But yeah, I really liked him. Grayson was but otherwise I like the other two.
Grayson was for the past few issues because the guy who originally started writing it left because he got Batman.
Oh, that's a good reason to leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I was pretty pleased, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was okay week this week.
Okay. It is A-okay.
All right, now let's talk about what you can get next week, and because we have a super short show today.
Okay.
All right, and coming out next week from Marvel, we have The Amazing Spider-Man number 15, Invincible Iron Man number 11, Civil War 2 number 3, Star Wars Poe Dameron number 4, Moon Knight number 4, Spider-Man 2099 number 12, which I didn't know was still going on.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Han Solo number 2, Silk number 10, Captain America Sam Wilson number 11, The Punisher number 3, Spider-Woman number 9, Civil War X-Men number 2, Spidey number 8, Silver Surfer number 5, fucking great.
Yeah.
Totally Awesome Hulk number 8, Scarlet Witch number 8, Daredevil Punisher number 3, Civil War 2, Kingpin number 1, which is going to be about the villain, so that might be cool. Deadpool versus Gambit number 2, Vote Loki number 2, Doctor Strange movie prelude number 1, Daredevil Punisher 7th Circle number 3.
Wait, what's Doctor Strange movie prelude? Is that just like kind of what the movie's gonna be?
Maybe, I don't know. It depends. I don't think they've ever done one of those before.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Are they making a comic in the movie's timeline?
Marvel Universe Avengers Ultron Revolution number 1. I don't know what the fuck that is. We have True Believers Extraordinary X-Men number 1. Extraordinary X-Men The Burning Men number 1. True Believers comics is where they reprint like the first issue or something and for $1. So apparently they're doing it for what the fuck? Like mid arcs.
Yeah.
Like the second arcs of ones. Mm-hmm. So we have Extraordinary X-Men Volume 2 number 1, The Burning Man, and True Believers Invincible Iron Man with the War Machines.
Yeah.
Both of which are the mid-arc stories. Jumping over to the DC side of things, we have Justice League Rebirth number 1, Superman number 2, Green Lanterns number 2, JLA number 10, Batman number 2, Batman Beyond number 14, which is still going on.
Wait, they're not renumbering Justice League?
No, Justice League, what?
They're not going to renumber?
No, Justice League of America was not the Justice League book. Oh. It was like a spin-off book.
Oh.
I actually really liked the Justice League of America book because it was it's like fuck continuity. We're just doing old Justice League shit. It was really cool.
That's interesting.
Let's see where were we? Batman Beyond number 14, which again is somehow still a fucking thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know how. Batman Beyond has been really bad.
Has it?
Yeah. For the first 6 issues, he didn't even have the Batman Beyond suit, which is literally the only thing people give a shit about.
True.
We have Future Quest number 2, which is the Hanna-Barbera thing.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Quest.
Yeah.
We have Superman, Coming of the Superman number 6, the final issue of the Neil Adams fucking mindfuck that is Superman, Coming of the Superman.
And the name has such an immature
thing to it.
Too immature to listen to that name.
We have Injustice, Gods Among Us, Year 5, number 13, which I think is like the last thing. Mm-hmm. I think we're approaching the end of Young Justice, not Young Injustice, which has been going on forever. Just in time for Injustice 2.
Oh, yeah, duh. I mean, and then when Injustice 3 comes out, they're going to
when Injustice 2 comes out, they're starting again.
Yep.
Aquaman number 2, Green Arrow number 2. Green Arrow number 2 for you.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to pick that up. What I'm probably going to do, I'm going to start doing those noob review things. I don't know if I'm going to do that this week or not.
The Flintstones, number 1.
The Flintstones.
The Adventures of Supergirl number 5, Bloodlines number 4, and Batman 66 meets Steel and Miss Peel number 1. I don't know what that is.
Either.
Literally no idea what the fuck that is. All right, that's all the stuff that comes out next week. You can enjoy and look at and purchase with your face hole and money dollars.
Mm-hmm.
This has been all we had for the shop this week. Sorry about the short episode. Next week will be much busier.
Yeah,
hopefully. Unless all the unless DC's office explodes or something, and they're like, we're done. We're not making comics anymore.
Nope, never again.
That would suck. I would hate that.
Yeah.
I'd be very disappointed.
Yeah.
All right.
Stanley's just like,
I did it.
Yeah. Cameo, bitches.
I knew this would happen someday. Excelsior. I'm Morgan Freeman.
No, Mark Waid just comes in and is like, fuck all of you. Fuck you, guy.
Fuck you, Dan DiDio.
Dan Diddy Kong.
All right. So, yeah, that's...
Well, good job. Bye.
So that's all we had for the good night, everyone.
Good night, or morning, or
whatever
whatever time of day you choose.
Whatever.
Don't subscribe to society's time zones. Choose your own time zone. Live your life. Just remember to convert it properly.
Yeah, because you need to get to work.
Yeah. Bye.
Goodbye.